Nick, are you willing to sign now? I just want to get divorced as soon as possible.
I'm not available right now. Let me have some time for myself.
Or do you not want to sign? Are you two in love with me?
You cheated. You're the one who's in the wrong. Isn't it humiliating to talk to me like that? I should be the one who has the right to ask for a divorce from you. What right do you have to demand a divorce from me?
I just want what's best for both of us. If being together has no meaning, then isn't divorce the best solution? Hurry up and sign the divorce papers. You're a man who can remarry at will. I'm a woman who still needs to wait some time before I can remarry. And one more thing, please move out quickly so that my boyfriend can move in.
I really have no words to say to you. So tell me why I have to move out and not you.
Because I have been sacrificing my time to take care of the household for you all this time. So now I don't have the money to rent a place.
If you move in with your boyfriend, just bring your stuff there.
He lives in the company dormitory now, so I can't move there. We really want to live together as soon as possible.
Alright then, I'll give in. I've also been haunted by this house anyway. I'll move out soon.
Thank you. It's no wonder you're still my ex-husband.
That's the last thing I'll do for you, Linda.
Huh. Anyway, I'm sorry for the time we spent together. Even though I married you and fell in love with someone else, I know I was wrong. But love always happens unexpectedly. I couldn't control my feelings. I tried to maintain this loveless marriage, but I can't anymore.
If you didn't love me, why did you marry me in the first place?
Because you were the most capable and richest person I knew at that time. I didn't have any other choice.
So, to you, I was just that. I'll leave now. You go live your happy life.
Did you find a new place to rent?
I'll stay at a hotel for now.
Goodbye, and thank you for leaving.
2 days later. Linda, I've signed the divorce papers. I've already submitted them to the court.
Really? Is the divorce petition confirmed by the court now?
Yes. From now on, we are officially strangers.
Okay, fine. Thank you for taking care of me. I've also been feeling very happy lately.
If you're so happy, why are you still having an affair?
Love and family are completely different.
Yesterday, I moved my luggage and everything I needed. If you see anything of mine left behind, just throw it away.
Okay. Nick, will you find a permanent place to stay or will you keep staying in the hotel?
For now, I still live in a hotel, but I'll soon move to a more stable place.
Ah, what about the money? We haven't discussed it yet.
Because I don't want to see you ever again. My lawyer will handle any remaining issues with you in the next few days. So, if there's any dissatisfaction with the amount of money, you can contact my lawyer. After everything is settled, I hope that we will never see each other again. And please don't ever contact me again.
Is it really necessary? After all, we were once husband and wife. Why be friends? What's the point?
Do you for what? Does it make sense?
I think we can occasionally check on each other, meet up a little bit. What's wrong with that? Aren't other people like that too?
Don't think that everyone is the same as you. Please have some self-respect. You cheated on me with someone else. And you still want to be friends with me.
Love cannot be controlled, so I don't think that's a bad thing. If it doesn't work out, just let it go.
I really can't talk to people without a brain.
What are you talking about? Did I say something wrong?
I don't want to deal with you anymore. Wish you a happy life from now on. No need to make plans to meet again. 1 month later.
Hi, Nick. Please resolve the money issue for me. I have been working with a lawyer, but there has been no progress. Did you not receive your salary yesterday?
My salary? Why are you asking about it?
Why haven't you transferred the living expenses to me yet?
Linda, is there something wrong with your head? Are you an idiot?
If you don't transfer me a living expense, how can I survive?
If you want money, go out and work to earn it. Why ask me?
I am always a housewife serving you. How can I easily find a job immediately? You are my ex-husband. You have to send me living expenses before I have a full-time job. I told you, do whatever you want to do.
You're not joking with me, are you?
I'm being serious, Nick. This is a reasonable obligation, so please transfer the money to me immediately.
Is this an obligation? Let me ask a lawyer. Is there any provision in the law that says so?
Talking to you is really a headache. You will just beat around the bush and say that there is no way to provide me with a living expense. You must not have studied well in the general law course.
You know so much about the law. Why didn't you become a lawyer right away? But do you know that having an affair is also a violation of the law, Lawyer Linda? No more jokes. I've already signed the property division agreement for you. You said to the lawyer that you would sign the house sale agreement to get the money instead of keeping the house, right?
That's right. I want to live in a nicer house, and I've also found one recently.
Okay, you can leave now. Someone will transfer the money to you in a few days.
But that's only rent money. Living expenses are a different matter. You have to transfer me more living expenses. You're sending the money too late. Lucky for you, I'm a gentle person. If you had met someone else, you would have been in jail by now.
I didn't know there was such a law.
Nowadays, society highly prioritizes and protects women. There is a volunteer group established to protect women in difficult circumstances like me.
Then you should go there and ask for living expenses. Why do you need to ask me?
What?
A few months later.
Hey, Nick. Where are you going? Are you avoiding me?
Our relationship is over. I have nothing to say to you, nor do I want to see you. Besides, did you really have to block me in front of the company like that?
The living expenses I told you about haven't been resolved, and I still haven't received anything as of today. Because you avoided me, you blocked my number. So I had to come to the company to find you. I contacted the lawyer, and he only said that the divorce procedure has been completed.
He's right.
Although the divorce procedure is done, you still have to provide living expenses. So where is your new house now? Give me the address.
I don't like it.
Come on, Nick. Please, I have nowhere to go now.
Didn't you move to a new place? I heard from the lawyer that you started living with your boyfriend. Isn't that right?
Because you didn't provide me with living expenses, I was kicked out.
Why? You received money for dividing the assets, and it wasn't a small amount. What do you spend on? But now you've got no money in your pocket.
The money was spent on moving expenses, rent, and things that needed to be bought. My boyfriend betrayed me. He said, "Fuck off from this house if I had no money left." The moving expenses and rent were clearly paid by me, and now he's kicking me out.
I think you've been taken advantage of by that guy. Now you understand how it feels to be cheated on, don't you?
Hey! He said that when I have a way to pay for my living expenses, I can go back to that house.
There is a way. That is, go to work to earn money.
But I still can't find a job. For now, please transfer the living expenses to me. I really need money. But I don't want to sue you.
Okay, you can sue if you want.
I'm not joking. I will sue you.
I don't know where you heard that kind of information. Anyway, I'm not obligated to pay your living expenses.
My friend told me that she gets money from her ex-husband every month. If her ex-husband does not pay, the court will be forced to deduct money from his salary.
Wait a minute, does she have a child?
He has one son, but what does that have to do with anything?
You are such an idiot. That's child support money. We don't have a child. And I'm also really scared with your level of knowledge. You really think you can get living expenses from me?
Hey, you're lying to me, right?
If you want, you can sue, but no one will care about you in court. At first, I thought someone would tell you that. But I didn't expect you to be so naive for so long.
My boyfriend reminded me that I have to take money from you.
Of course, he would say that because he sees you as a money-making tool only. Stay awake, Linda. There is no obligation for an ex-husband to provide for his ex-wife's living expenses. Because of divorce, we'll be strangers and have no more connection to each other, okay? Of course, if we have a child, then I will provide support, but unfortunately, we don't have a child yet.
Are you telling the truth? So how am I supposed to live?
Of course, you've earned a living for yourself.
I have never worked before, and now he suddenly asks me to work. What can I do?
If you make an offer to search and accept hardship, you'll definitely find a job. Anyway, I don't need to provide for your living expenses.
What should I do now? My boyfriend's house key has been taken away, so I can't go back home. If you don't give me money, I won't be able to return.
How should I know? That's not my problem. I'm sorry, you have to figure it out yourself.
Now that my previous savings are gone, I don't know what to do.
I'm not surprised either. Didn't you give it all to your great boyfriend?
I really have nothing left. Huh. Nick, can you lend me some money? I really have no other way.
I don't want to. I've already split my assets with you.
Now I have no one to rely on. Even my parents told me not to come back. Because I fell in love with an asshole, now I have to go through this.
It was your choice. Anyway, I've said enough. Don't try to meet me again. If you show up in front of our company or in front of me, I'll call the police.
Call the police? Why do you treat your ex-wife like this?
Because you cause me so much trouble. I don't want to be entangled with you anymore.
Nick, can't we go back to how we were? Remember how attentive and caring I was towards you before? You were really happy then, right, Nick?
Enough. It's all in the past. I don't want to keep being entangled with you anymore.
Don't say that, Nick. I just want what's best for you. I don't want to keep deceiving you and myself, and that's why I got divorced from you. We can't control our feelings, right? Nick, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me.
No, Linda. Whether or not I forgive you doesn't matter anymore. You've caused too much damage to others. Remember this lesson and live a kinder life in the future. Remember this, you have no right to demand help from those you have hurt. If you want help, you should be the one helping others. Do you understand?
Nick, I'm sorry. I will make it up to you in the future. Please let me come back home with you.
I don't need you to make up for it, and you don't have a chance to make up for it to me. I never want to see you again, and I don't love you anymore. We can't go back to how things were before. Please leave.
Are you serious? Are you really not afraid that I will disappear for real?
It doesn't affect me. Well then, bye. After that, my ex-wife didn't seem to believe that I would actually call the police. She kept stalking me and came and harassed me in front of the company. So I actually called the police. The police came. She didn't mind swearing at the police, crying loudly. But I feel like she's really gone crazy. The lawyer also informed me that it was her boyfriend and that she was evicted by the landlord because she couldn't afford the rent. The harassment from my ex-wife has finally subsided and my life is slowly returning to normal. My ex-wife kept telling me she was really wrong to divorce me. Come to think of it, going through all of this makes me feel lucky that I discovered the truth early on. I also feel that there's a law of karma in this world. Doing wrong things will be properly punished by God. I hope I won't meet someone like Linda in the future.